There's one huge mistake that I see new property investors making when they're just getting started, and it's not something I hear enough people talking about. In fact, it's probably the number one reason so many new property investors never get to that amazing point where they've replaced their day job with rental income. And before I share what it is, if you want to hang around to the end, I've got an absolutely amazing freebie for you in this video that I know is going to help you. So here's the mistake. Most people who are just getting started with property, they just don't treat this like it's a business. But property investing is absolutely 100% a business, even if you're doing it part-time or on the side. And the people who make this work, the people who build a compact property portfolio that generates a steady job-replacing income month after month after month for life, well, those people, they're treating it like a business. Every decision they make is a business-like decision. So, for example, if you're taking a business-like approach, you've got a meeting with a property-savvy accountant before you do your first investment deal because you need to determine in what form you're going to be investing. Should you be buying in your own name or in a company name, a partnership, or even as part of your pension? Because today, more than ever before, you need to ensure that you're tax efficient, I think, from day one. A business-like approach to analyzing deals focuses almost entirely on the numbers. Does that deal stack up? And if things don't go according to plan, do you have a clearly defined exit? Or maybe even two exits? To this day, I'm amazed at how many property investors don't know how to stack up a deal properly. Should you be taking a more business-like approach to financing your deals, especially if you're planning to pull all or most of your money back out of that deal quickly so that you can use that money in the next deal? And I've done this personally many, many times. If you're looking at a property that needs a major refurbishment or possibly some building work, taking a business-like approach may actually mean spending more money initially on things like surveys, plans, inspections, engineering calculations, etc., etc. But in my experience, these specialists will almost always save you money in the long term. By the way, if you're finding this video helpful, it would just be awesome if you could click on that thumbs up button. It really helps our channel, if that's okay. Now, of course, I get it. When people first get started thinking about property investing, or indeed investing in general, they're usually juggling a whole load of different things, what we work, family, limited funds, basically just living life. But actually, it's for that exact reason that I believe you owe it to yourself to take a business-like approach to this. If you're kind of going casually, all you'll ever get are casual results. You'll end up making avoidable mistakes, missing really good opportunities, and getting frustrated when things don't go according to plan. And then you give up, and you never get to that magical moment when your monthly rental income exceeds your monthly outgoings. And I don't want that for you. On the other hand, those who succeed in property go out of their way to make every decision a business-like decision. They know what they want to achieve. They have a really clear plan, and they know the little incremental steps they need to take to fulfill that plan. But the good news is, once you do start treating property like a real business, it actually gets easier. You start spotting better deals. You start to put systems in place to avoid the more common pitfalls. And most importantly, you start to build momentum. So instead of ending up owning one or two random buy-to-lets, you end up with a compact, highly cash-flowing portfolio that gives you consistent, reliable income for life. That's what I've got. And as I always like to say, if I can do it, anyone can. So if you've been thinking about property as just something that you're going to be doing on the side, I'd encourage you to flip that mindset round. Start treating it like the business that it is. Get a plan in place. Start learning the basics and take the first few steps properly. Because when you do, property will start paying you like a proper business would be paying you. And to make sure that you don't miss anything important with that first property, I put together something for you that I know is going to help you. It's actually a complete list of all the important actions I believe you should be taking before you buy that first investment property. And if you want to grab your copy of this completely for free, simply click on the link here and I'll send it straight out to you. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.